Yo guys, welcome. As you can see, VC3 as well, always open on my screen, but no, today we're going to be talking a bit about the software and the technicalities behind the the commentary or the caster. It's nothing too special about it. I think most of you guys already know what is going to be happening today, or if not, then you're going to have your work cut out for you. Now, we're going to be talking about three things. First of all, we want to compare this to a kitchen or to a fancy restaurant where you go in, you order your food, you punch the waiter, and then you leave without actually paying the bill. No. What we want to compare this to is you are going to be the chef. You're the chef. You're standing there with your mustache, your chef, cook hat, whatever, and you're gonna actually prepare a meal for the queen herself. She just walked in the door, prime minister, queen, president, whatever. He or she just walked in the door, and you're gonna have to prepare a exquisite, subtle yet tasty meal for he or she, whoever it was that walked in the door. Now, how do you do that? That's where, if you're wondering, food is commentary and chef is commentator, so don't get too hung up on it. No. But first thing first, you want to make it look as nice, as crisp, as great as possible, which means you have three things you want to worry about. Of course, you always have the human factor, which is the chef, which is you. You're going to be the chef this evening. And, of course, you want to be the best chef you can possibly be. Secondly, you want to have the best ingredients you can possibly get your hands on. So that's what you get. And of course, you need the tools. You need the right stove. You need the right pot. You need the right things to actually make this happen. So let's compare that to what we got on your computer right now, or what you're thinking you got your own computer. Chef is you. Ingredients. Now that's cool. People don't really get that often, but the ingredients is, of course, the things on your screen. What do you have? Do you want to have a cool logo in the right side? Do you want to have high quality or HD quality settings? Do you want to? You want to make it look as good as possible for the viewer. So the ingredients must be as good as possible, because if you don't have good ingredients, man, can't make a good pie. So yeah. And of course, the things that cuts it up and sends it to the entire world. I'll hide that for just a second, but I can tell you we're going to be talking about resolutions, and we're going to be talking about frame rate. We're going to be talking about how you represent a commentary to he or she who just walked in the door and wants a fancy pie, which is, of course, the viewer. So yeah. First, software. We're going to be looking at two softwares. This is the tool you'll be using. This is the chef's tool. The ingredients is my screen right now. This is a tutorial, so I can't really show you how it's going to look, but I can tell you that this is 1280 times 720 screen right here. So that is going to fit with my settings. If you look at the video settings, that is 1280 times 720, 30 frames per second, and 3000 kilobytes per second. Now this software called Bandicam, just like to say, all of you using Fraps or Fraps, a lot of you people also use GameCam. I couldn't get GameCam, so I bought Bandicam. Bandicam being a total baller ass fucking software, guys. I can tell you, because you know what, Bandicam does a lot of things better than Fraps. First of all, it has a compressor. Secondly, it doesn't have a limit on the file. You can just go. You can record as much as you want. I think it stands on if it can record for 3 straight days if you have the space for it. So that's pretty good. It doesn't slice your recordings up to parts when it hits 3.9 gigabytes, because it doesn't really hit 3.9 gigabytes. Each time I did a cast back in the old days, that's actually about a month ago, I would split my recordings into parts, and each time I recorded, each part would fill or would take up something about 250 megabytes to 400 megabytes. If that says you anything, you'll know, holy shit, that's for a 15-minute video onto YouTube. That is insanely good for a non-processed rendered anything HD quality video. recording a game. That's pretty good, because what happens with Fraps is it records so high quality without actually compressing the file. Compressing means kind of destroying the quality but making it a lot smaller. It doesn't have that, so the Frap just records raw files, and that's of course fine. It's a great quality, but the problem is that the file size is humongous. So if you have Fraps, you know the deal with problems with possibly the file size, possibly the like gazillions, quadrillions, gazillions segments of a commentary, and then of course the rendering time, and then of course the problems with the audio layers as well. So I'm not gonna get into that, because if you already tried Fraps, that's for another day. Now, this software allows you to autocomplete recordings, which actually means if you set it to a specific, you can set it to two specific things. You can set it to a time limit or to a file size. Let's say you don't want to record over 200 megabytes, because then you don't have that much space. Or let's say if you're a YouTube guy that hasn't gotten the directorship or YouTube partnership yet, you want to upload videos about 15 minutes or so. That's the maximum length of a video if you're not a YouTube partner or director. So you upload 15-minute videos, but the problem is when you got Fraps, man, you have to render these things, so it takes a shitload of time. But the good thing about Bandicam is you can just set it. Don't need to focus about, okay, where did I put that segment, because each time you can set it to actually auto split your clips. So each time it hits, let's say 15 minutes, it's gonna create a new recording. It's gonna create a new recording, and it's gonna record again. And then when it hits the 15-minute mark again, it's gonna start a new one and a new one until you stop the recording. And that's pretty fucking genius, because you know what? Everybody hates to render. Everybody hates to actually find the segments. So this software right here is insane. Also can add logos, so you don't even have to put the entire thing in Sony Vegas, Windows Movie Maker. Add your logo on the right side, then put it in, render it, upload it. You just boom, you just upload it straight off. As soon as you're done recording, upload on YouTube. Done. That's it. Boom. Takes approximately 30 minutes or so, but it takes the same time, but you just get rid of the rendering part. Can also take images. They frequently update Bandicam to meet new game standards. The only thing I have to say about this software is it doesn't have DirectX, so you have to use the rectangle on a screen. You can use DirectX OpenGL window for a lot of games, but not for VC3. This is specifically Dota commentaries. So yeah, but it doesn't work on VC3, so you have to run your VC3 in window mode, and I'm gonna get into that later. So yeah, works on StarCraft 2. Bad Company 2, blah blah blah, all those Call of Duty, whatever you want. So yeah. So that is the first software we're going to be looking at. Also, it's actually a good screen recorder as well. So yeah. And the ingredients: 1280 times 720. That's a fine aspect ratio, or that's a fine thingy. So it's a pretty friendly neighborhood. Bandicam. No, it's a pretty friendly software. Okay. Now, once you've got the entire thing set up, let's say you've been like me, posting out videos like every day you could. You've just been slamming them on like bitches or something, and then you get the directorship. YouTube says, "Okay, you're cool, man. You haven't fooled around with any of our rules. You haven't done anything too bad. So we're gonna actually allow you to get these the partnership." This is me actually. Oh shit! All these things opening. No, this is me. Hi guys. As you can see, this is my current XSplit Broadcaster. Now, XSplit Broadcaster, I'm just going to talk to you. This is a lot easier. XSplit Broadcaster is, and I think will be, one of the most the smallest file programs in the world, considering what you record and how much quality, etc., etc. But you get the YouTube directorship. Then you go on to XSplit Broadcaster. Now, if you haven't gotten the YouTube partnership, just shut down. If you have any questions about Bandicam, just shut down this video. Just go on straight and watch some commentaries on my channel. Watch some own streams. I don't care. Just go off the video because you're just gonna flame me. But yeah, of course. Now, okay, probably should mention, probably because now I can see myself. If you don't have a microphone or a webcam or something like that, you can get it. It's not. It's oh shit! My microphone just blew up in your faces, didn't it? Yes, it did. Oh yeah, that's what happens when I open my XSplit. There we go. It's a lot better, isn't it? Yes. Okay. So probably should get a microphone. You don't need a webcam. It's just good. You can talk with your viewers. It's pretty good. So yeah. But now we're gonna be going into technicalities. If I can move the XSplit broadcaster, that is. I want to. You can't really move it. Okay, so I'm not gonna move it. But as you can see, when you open up the program, you of course have to have an own 3D account. I need to say that, or just NetTV, or Ustream.com, or whatever. All of these, you know, all these live streaming sites, you know them, guys. Come on. I'm gonna put down in the description right there. I'm gonna put some sites you can check out if you want that. Now you have all these different scenes, if you can see that. I have scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4. All that good jazz, right? So yeah, I'm gonna be turning back to me now. You can fill these scenes with whatever you want. I'm gonna take scene 5 so I can actually so I can show you what I mean. Let's say okay, first of all, you're probably gonna have to have some sort of scene with the screen region so you can actually record your video, or like the thing people want to see, and that's probably commentaries. Say add screen region, you just click on whatever you want. Like, let's see, VC3. Okay, I'm on the VC3 window now. There we go. Now VC3 is here, as you can see. There we go. That's Warcraft 3 for you right there. And as you can see, screen window, Warcraft 3 in process. That means it's actually capturing anything. It's not broadcasting. Remember this. It's actually just capturing this picture, which is moving, and my mouse, of course, my cursor. Now, this, of course, is very nice. This is, of course, very nice. But let's say if you look at the different pictures, you have different. You can do different things. You can. First of all, you can right-click on your whatever you okay, and first of all, uncheck all of these. If you can see this, uncheck captured layered windows, uncheck optimize for non-motion picture, and uncheck the optimize text resize. Now, you want to uncheck keep aspect ratio, and of course drag the entire screen around so people can actually see what you're doing. So yeah, and just gonna be hitting back to me. So you can add it pretty much. You can add pretty much anything you want. I'm gonna add the media file here. Let's say I want to add something along the lines of a logo in the right side, or some sort of a banner in the top saying, "Oh, MYM versus GGNet" or something like that. And then you go like, "Okay, pretty cool. It's the game of the day, and I'm gonna do that broadcast." Then I can just add whatever. You can do cool things when you're drafting. You can do cool Counter-Strike commentaries as well. You can do literally any commentaries by these like rules. So yeah. Now people have been asking me. I'm just gonna close this down. Why don't you cast in HD resolution like you did back in the day with Bandicam, stuff like that? Because XSplit, unlike what people may think, it's a pretty heavy freaking program to stream live things. You can also record, but mainly use it for live streaming. You can do. I'm just going to show you. Here you have all the Justin TV. I have different channels. You have the local recording, which just doesn't record anything live. It just records locally. But why don't I stream in HD quality? Well, there's a pretty good reason for that. My computer's crap, so I can't. But if I had a good computer, I would of course stream in HD quality. No, because it's a pretty CPU heavy, and my resolution right now is 854 times 480. That is the current resolution size I'm running. Now my frame rate, you don't want to mess too much with this. 25 to 30, 29 can also do. But if you go below 25, ladies and gentlemen, in any game, in literally any game, you're gonna see it cramp up your video, and it's gonna be so bad. Don't want to go into scale viewport. That's just gonna minimize the. As you can see, it's gonna minimize the. It's gonna take a little bit less CPU, but I'm gonna take it the actual size. Now resolutions. Yes. If your computer, I suggest you to go on to XSplit, the guide. They have a guide comparing, because I'm not gonna answer all of your questions considering your specific computer, because that's gonna be I'm just gonna be bombarded with private messages going like, okay, I have a processor and I have an NVIDIA card and I have a G5 and my motherboard is that, and then I don't care, because I've gotten plenty PMs about that, so don't think about it. But if you have a decent if you have a better computer than mine, I suggest you to go check the guide. My computer isn't that good. And you can edit resolutions. You can get, I think, I don't know if people are running, because I don't think it would be wise to run more than the HD quality resolution. But if you look in the resolutions box in view and then edit resolutions, you can run something called 4000 times 4000. Now I can tell you straight off, that's a pretty high resolution rate. So yeah, but I'm not running that. 1280 times 720, that's HD quality. 1980 times 1080, that is the second HD quality. You have two HD qualities, and then above that, it's gonna be great quality. It's gonna be super crisp if your computer can handle it, because it's gonna lag quite heavily, and it's gonna take a lot of CPU and a lot of processor and a lot of good jazz. Yeah. So add whatever. You can also add things from another live stream. You can save your presentations. Now the entire presentation, that is what you're building in XSplit. It's like you can just add whatever in this box right here. You can see right there, right there, right there, and right there. That's what you can add. You can put whatever. You can put clips. You can put intros. You can put overlays. You can put pretty much anything you want, like media file wise and live stream wise and screen region wise. So yeah, and you can stream to several sites at a time. You can stream to I've streamed actually to 3 channels, or just 3 live streams. My Justin.tv account, my own 3D account, and of course Dordelicious own 3D account. So I was good. I got a lot of viewers. I think I got 250 or something. So that was pretty good. Yeah. And of course, try to tamper with the view or the settings of the resolution, the frame rate, or whatever, because that's gonna help you out a lot. Also, thing is, just gonna shut down Warcraft 3. Gonna be going like that. You can't see my ugly face anymore. You want to run all your freaking games in window mode. Now I've seen a lot of my friends do this. If this is you, don't. I'm just gonna. This is how VC3 looks when you don't tamper with it. Or this is a shortcut to VC3. Okay. Now you don't understand any of this because you're not Danish, but this means run or go, or yeah, I think that's correctly translated. Now they go like, okay, that's a normal window, that's minimized, and that's maximized. If I put it minimized, it's probably going to be minimized. But you know what? It's not. It is not. So no. Just take the normal window, then go into the destination. It's in shortcut and then destination. Then you press space, dash window, and then you press apply right here. You press OK. Then you open up the window. And you can do a cool little trick here. I just wanted to show you this. Now here in XSplit Broadcaster, it doesn't really care about how your resolution is in your. I mean, it does care about your resolution in your VC3, but I'm going to show you just real quickly what happens when you do this. Okay, I'm going to pick the screen here. Now, I'm just gonna, okay, I can't do that right now. But I can tell you the quality in VC3 right now is the same as before. It doesn't, even though you minimize it, and if you look at the screen, it's pretty minimized, right? Even if you do that, it's not going to destroy the quality, not one bit. It actually saves up a few RAMs on your desktop. So yeah, minimize your VC3 as much as possible. Yeah. So I want to be hitting back to me because I'm so fat and gorgeous. No. So whenever you want to broadcast or run anything, you go on to, just gonna find it here. No, that's the wrong one. That is the right one. There we go. Own3D. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. You've started broadcasting. Okay. You hit the broadcast button. You go on. Okay. Own, and then your name, whatever it's called. Then you press that. You're live. Okay. You just wait. You wait for people to actually go onto your stream. You wait. You go in here. You want to start the initial broadcast. You can also set it to auto record. I do not like that because it's not good. You go into tools, go into settings, you go into something called, I think it's general, and then you say I want to auto record this shit. You do not want to do that because or maybe it's in channels or whatever. You just edit your channel and then it says auto record. I don't want that. I want you to do the smart thing. You go on to Own3D's website. You have your account here, right? This is the front page of Owned. Nothing too shabby about that. You press the broadcast button. Boom! Here it is. Choose a live stream. Okay, have a live stream. Wow, I do have a live stream. Yes, I have 2 live streams actually. I can pick from the Dotalicious TV and my own. Press select. There we go. Now, as soon as I start broadcasting, it's gonna register that the stream is live. It's going to say stream is live. Whenever you want to cut into your VODs, that's videos on demand, which means you can actually afterwards watch the videos. That's pretty good if you want like a solid base of followers on YouTube or Own3D, or Justin.tv, whatever. You just hit the broadcast button, boom, starts recording. As well as it's streaming, of course. It starts recording, and then as soon as you're done with the match, with the commentary, with whatever, you hit stop recording, stop that. Then boom, you don't have to upload anything. It's gonna upload for you. It's not gonna drag down your connection whatsoever. It's gonna pop up in my videos on your. I'm just gonna show you. It's gonna pop up in my videos on your Own3D account. As you can see, this is my Own3D video, like video things. So I haven't done that many commentaries on Own It. That was because I waited for my directorship to get on through. So yeah, and when you're done, it's gonna take a while for it to actually get up. I've actually experienced where I think it was 3 to 4 days before it came up, the entire video. So I was like, okay, what's going on, guys? But just have patience. It's pretty good. Then you can link your you can press auto share, and then you can say, wow, I've successfully added my YouTube account to my Own3D account. So that allows me to actually upload. If you look at this, if I go into my videos, there's a button right next to delete, and it's called YouTube. You press that, it's gonna directly upload to YouTube, and then you're done. It's gonna appear both on Own3D and of course on YouTube. Now a thing is, a lot of people on Own3D only have 25 minutes to like record with, or to do good things with. But yeah, so the thing you do is you write to them. I wrote to them. I think it was some down here. We're gonna be going like contact us. Yes, I think it was. And then you just go like, okay, could you guys give me extra like uploading time? And then I created 3 different accounts onto Own3D, and they all gave me 60 minutes recording time. So that's pretty good. Also, you're probably wondering what happens to my recording if I exceed my 60-minute recording. It's going to create a new recording. It's going to start a new recording. Uh, so pretty much it. And of course, you need a microphone. I think I said that already. You don't need a webcam. You don't need anything else. Just need your computer and XSplit Broadcaster or Bandicam. Bandicam is for those people who do not have the directorship. I do sincerely hope you pick Bandicam instead of Fraps or GameCam or any of those faggot softwares, and Audacity and stuff like that, because Bandicam's the shit. And XSplit, of course, is a free software, so kudos out to them. And just want to be finishing this tutorial or information video with saying that whenever you would local record, let's say you local record for 60 minutes just straight off, boom, the file size is gonna be between 100 and 200 megabyte for an entire content. Now remember, I said with Bandicam you're gonna have 250 maybe up to 400 megabyte per 15 minutes. Now this is 100 to 200 per 60 minutes. That's insane. And of course Fraps just blowing that scale up completely with the what is it? It's 15 minutes. That's probably about, let's see. No, it can't be true, can it? I was about to say 80, or I think a whole commentary takes about 100 gigabytes, or 80 gigs, along those lines. That's a lot of space, man. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial information video, whatever you want to call it. You can flame me or whatever. This was just for a brief because the oh shit this was just for a brief video that I actually wanted to, so people I can pull this up, go like, hey, watch this, or boom boom boom. Yeah. So yeah, hope it was instructional, hope it was helpful nonetheless, and I'm gonna shut down this. And guys, I'm gonna be signing off now. This was your host, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. No, it's in the maker, but yeah, it's almost the same, isn't it? So guys, hope you enjoyed. See you guys.